I look at my brother and I go, "Look at that warrior," because the way he's standing was like he owned the place.
Yeah,
like that was the way the chicken was standing.
it was a rooster.
It was a rooster, mind. Hello guys, welcome back to the Two Latin Brothers podcast, the podcast where we talk about entertainment and our daily lives, brought to you as a day-by-day comedy podcast. I am Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And we have returned.
We have returned. We've been on hiatus.
Yes.
We've been gone.
Realistically, the hiatus was vacation.
Yeah, we've been on vacation. I don't know what to say.
We went to a far place.
Yeah.
Very far. We had to take a plane. If you follow us on Instagram, you might have seen that we took a plane. You might not know where we went because I don't think I posted anything.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
We went to Mexico.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
Yeah, we went to Cancun.
We planned to vlog.
We had planned to vlog, but there was just a moment where we just started living.
Yeah, we were like, okay, look, ultimately, at the end of the day, like, we got some photos, we got some pictures.
Yeah.
The vlog of us there might be, like, 5 minutes.
Maybe even less.
With photos and stuff and a lot of voiceover.
Yeah.
Like, an insane amount of voiceover. I'm thinking, we also went to Mexico City.
Yep.
I might just throw some photos of that as well in the same vlog.
Yep.
I know we said we'd have a lot of content, but obviously... we started living, and then at the tail end of the trip, we spent a lot of time with family, and obviously, for their privacy, I'm not going to throw any of that on the internet.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, there's that. But it's been, it was nice.
It was quite literally an adventure.
Yeah, it really was. A lot of flights and stuff.
So let's start from the beginning.
Okay, whoa. In the beginning.
God created.
Okay, not that beginning. In 2004. No, in 2003.
In 2003.
On October 4th. At 11 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into your beginning.
Okay. In 1997.
Okay, well, you weren't even there.
I've heard stories.
At what time?
I've lived.
At what time?
What do you mean at what? I don't know.
5:30.
Yeah, okay, I actually knew that then.
No, but what I was going to say is we've definitely had instances where we've definitely had to... I don't know. Okay, I want to ask you this. Okay, now we're back.
Uh-huh.
When we're out in public...
Yeah.
How much do you feel the need to be talking in Spanish?
A little bit.
Yeah. I feel the need all the time. Okay,
but let's cover the bases here. Okay,
yeah.
Ready? So... Destination number 1, Cancun.
Yep.
We went to Cancun
for a week.
This was the real vacation, I'd say.
Yeah.
Beaches.
Yeah.
Lovely Airbnb.
The AC was nice.
Yeah. Good bed.
Yeah. I mean, it's because it's so hot. It's like 40 degrees out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's one thing about Cancun.
It is.
It's
hot.
never less than 40 degrees.
It's hot.
Besides at nighttime.
Yeah, but thank God for AC.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was nice.
It was nice. It was beautiful. We went to a few different beaches.
Yeah.
We think we hit up 2 beaches, and we preferred one.
Yeah.
We hit up Playa de Fines.
Yeah.
That was beautiful beach by far.
Yeah.
People say it's the best beach to hit up in Cancun.
Yeah.
So if you ever end up in
if you
Cancun,
don't want really big waves, it's the best beach.
No, that is
no, because there was another one that they said that's the surfing one.
Yeah.
Because there's one beach that they say that's where you go surf.
Yeah.
And then the one we were at, the waves aren't big enough for you to be surfing, but they're still fairly big.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
It's like a perfect balanced beach.
Yeah.
One thing that blew my mind was the sand.
Right.
The sand doesn't burn your feet.
Right.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, and then I was telling my brother how I was looking it up and how the locals, they crushed up seashells, and the white reflects and they mix it in with the sand, and the white reflects the sunlight in a way where it doesn't capture the heat.
Yep.
So the sand stays cool to the touch.
White sand beaches.
Yeah.
Change your life.
Change your life.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, it changed my life. It's beautiful. It was nice. I mean, okay, look. Let's explain the water thing.
All right.
So
for those of you who don't know,
the ocean has salt in it.
The ocean has salt in it.
And now, if you don't know, that's...
we already knew this.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
we were dumb.
It passed our minds.
Yeah.
We got in the water. First thing that happened was somehow we got water in our eyes.
No, okay, look, so I jump into the water. Okay, no, so you jumped in first.
Yeah.
I have footage of you.
I was fine.
I have footage of you jumping in the water.
Yeah, we're going to put that in the vlog.
Yeah. And then there's me.
Yeah.
Which, for some reason, you didn't record.
I did click record, but then it didn't click because of the water, the salt water.
Anyway, but we
have a distant perspective of that, though.
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm getting at is the fact that when we were in the water, you jumped in and then you jumped out and you tasted the water and you go, so salty.
It's so salty.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. Switch. I give you my phone. I jump in.
Yeah.
I jump in, and like when you jump in the water and you wipe your face up before you open your eyes?
Yeah.
I skipped that step because I thought I was still in Ontario.
Yeah.
I jump into the water. I open my eyes. Water straight into my eyes. Eyes are burning, searing, burning. And I'm like, why is it burning? And you're like, the salt. I'm like, right. I just flushed out my eyes.
Yeah, it was honestly really funny because, like, I thought I was getting all of this. Mind you, I was standing exactly like this, thinking I was recording everything.
Yeah.
And then nothing. There was nothing. It was just you and pain, and I missed it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was the experience. But it's so true what they say about, okay, so mind you, I noticed the location.
Yeah.
We're out in the middle of nowhere again because our room is still, we left and our room is still being worked on.
Yeah.
We're getting our washroom redone.
Yep.
So that is and for those
smell of paint and stuff and fumes and
and for those who don't know, the wall to Victor's side, you can see a door. That's the exit of the room, but there's another door further that you can't see in frame.
Yeah.
They're knocking down that wall.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be we may not be in there till like November if we're lucky.
I mean, we might not be in there till like near end October.
Yeah, at this point, like that's what we're looking at. So we'll see when
we're gonna see how these videos go.
Yeah.
Because we have other things in works.
Yeah.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoy that in the future. We're already thinking about next year.
Yeah.
Because it's normally around this time where we're like, okay, you guys know us for room design and structural redesign.
Yeah, it's
so we're thinking already.
Yeah, we have to like brainstorm what we're gonna do.
Yeah, how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna execute it.
Right.
When we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff.
It's looking very busy with schedules and stuff like that.
Also, we have to pre-record.
Yeah, we have to pre-record a lot of stuff.
Yeah, usually the month of December is all pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah.
Because month of December is like demolition mode.
Like not unless something like critical's happening.
Yeah, we'll be like we'll record the episode. We'll redo an episode or something like that. But this time around, we're going to have to do a lot of pre-recording, and if something happens and we don't talk about it, know that it's because it was pre-recorded.
Yep.
And we're like knee deep in paint.
Yep. So
so that's what's going on. But okay, back to Mexico. I definitely found that while we were there, it was more of a, how do you say, like, not to say obligation, but when we were in Cancun specifically, I felt like we were in Canada because there's so many tourists.
Oh yeah.
And so many people
from all over. So no matter what you do, you'll hear any other language
besides Spanish.
Besides Spanish, simply because it's a different like area, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a touristic area.
Yeah.
So you'll hear people, talking French, talking Russian.
Right, yeah.
Talking Portuguese, talking, I don't know, Indonesian. Like, I don't know, just every language you can think of, you'll probably hear it.
Yeah, it was quite an experience. I mean, I did enjoy that, But it was also kind of fun. Okay, so we have this great story that happened to our sister. Because, okay, so we're all in the water, right? And all of a sudden my sister goes, hey, I wonder what time it is. And I go, that's great. I don't have a watch on. So then she walks over to this girl who has her phone in her hand in the water.
Yeah.
And so she walks over to her, and this girl, not to, say she's European. And so she sees my sister.
Yeah.
And she instantly starts, like, you can see the panic in her face.
Yeah, like you can see the prep in her face.
Yeah,
of getting ready to speak
Spanish.
Yeah.
And it was just funny. And then she goes, do you know what time it is? And the girl was so stunned. She didn't even know, like, she didn't even reply.
She just turned over her phone and was
just
just like showed.
Look, this is the time. And message goes, thanks. And she just walks away, like, still completely confused.
Yeah.
It's also because, I mean, mind you, when we were in the water, we were talking Spanish, like, the whole time.
Oh, yeah, the whole time.
So it was definitely a thing where we were having to go back.
Well, I mean, like, our reason for, like, speaking Spanish a lot is, like, it's, like, safety, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, even though, like, yes, like, resorts tend to be safer and stuff like that, like, there's still the chances of you being, like, mugged since they know you're a tourist.
Right.
So there's always that.
Yeah.
On top of everything else.
Well, I mean, maybe we should preface that we also went deeper into downtown.
Yeah, like, we also left, like, we're not in resort. Like, if you're going somewhere, you want to experience the country.
Right.
You don't want to just experience
our
the resort.
Airbnb wasn't in the resort area.
Yeah.
We weren't, because there's like a hotel like area.
It's called the hotel zone.
Yeah, and then there's like the normal Cancun city.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out in the city.
Yeah.
And so there was 2 nights we went to like a market.
Yeah.
And
well, it was like a park.
Well, it's like a park, but they have a market there.
Yeah.
And okay, so bro, what did we eat?
Okay, so we ate a variety of different things.
Right.
First off, we ate tacos because you have to.
Obviously.
We also ate man, there's so much food we ate. Okay, well, we also had a lot of different, like, juice.
Yeah.
We had, like, 3-4 varieties of, like, different juices.
Right.
We had quesadillas.
Right, yeah. De nopal.
De nopal, which is basically cactus.
Yeah, if you don't know, that's pretty good. It's great.
We had, there's another one. I'm trying to remember its name.
We ate a lot of cultural food those nights. It was a lot. Like,
my brain is lagging up right now.
We have photos, all of which will be shown in the vlog.
Yeah.
Of like food
and
we
named.
ate. Yeah, and named because it's like so much stuff. Like, I have to remember off the top of our head.
Yeah.
Also, it's been a week since we got back, a literal week.
Yeah.
So we're still kind of like in that interesting transition zone. I went to work yesterday.
Yeah, he went to work.
Like, I was like, the lady was, okay, so I haven't told you this. So there was a lady who, or maybe I did tell you. I don't know. I was telling my mom about it. We were definitely, I mean, our mom, not my mom, our mom. How one of the teachers there, she speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I'm working in a school now. Fun times. So we definitely, she spoke Spanish, and we were like talking in Spanish, and the switch was so instantaneous.
Oh yeah.
Because like I'm still like in full Spanish mode.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wow, your Spanish is really good." I'm like, "Yeah, I was there for like a month, I kind of got like sucked into it at this point. Like that's what's happening."
Yep.
And she was like, "No, that's great." And then I look over at my boss, and she's giving me this look like I'm some freak of nature. Because because I was in mid conversation with her when she runs into this person, and then the teacher sees me and she goes, "You're Latino." Switch to like Spanish, and we just left like her and like 2 of my other coworkers who speak English. They're only English speakers. Yeah, like in a situation where they're like, we have no idea what's going on right now. Yeah. Like I have absolutely no idea as to what's happening. And it was pretty funny because all of a sudden I'm like, we're like talking, right? Yeah. Like 4 minutes go by, and I turn and look at them, and they all look dumbfounded. And I'm like, sorry, wait, stop. Sorry, I apologize. This is a bad habit we Latinos have, where we find each other and we just switch language. Oh yeah. It's like, it's no disrespect. You have a mosquito on your arm right now. I can see.
I also feel there's a bunch of mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna come out of this all bitten and beaten up.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, that's another thing. Mexico has like no mosquitoes.
yeah, that's also another thing. Mexico doesn't have mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Well, they have mosquitoes,
but not like
but
this.
but not.
They're seasonal.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah, but it was nice. But yeah, that happened, and then my boss goes, "That was so fluid." I go, "Yeah." It's a whole thing. It was kind of awkward, like trying to explain, like, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like like leave you hanging, sort of thing.
Yeah. Careful of that.
Yeah. Like first day and I'm already messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, but they all found it so cool. They were like, that's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Actually, I just remembered I have to do like this thing where I have to like list like some hobbies and stuff, and like I need a photo myself. I gotta,
Oh yeah.
I gotta do like a whole like bio thing for like the kids. It's a whole thing.
Anyways.
But yeah, I found that funny, but I do feel having I feel like, especially with our cousins and our cousins' kids, I felt that we having to talk, like they wanted us to talk English just to hear us talk, like just so their ear could hear it, and I found that kind of funny because like there's a lot of like certain English words have slipped into Spanish because of memes, what they call them, memes, but it was definitely
it was interesting to experience it was interesting to witness their experience to the exposure of the language.
Right. Yeah, that's the right word.
Words.
Words, the right words.
Anyways, guys, we'll be right back after this short break.
This podcast is brought to you in part by Two Latin Brothers Podcast. You thought there wouldn't be a commercial, but there is. So make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll see you guys right now.
And we're back.
We're back.
Victor got up to stretch his legs. He said his leg was falling asleep. You know what's really funny?
What?
Just now, my legs started to fall asleep.
Well, that's crazy.
I know, it's great. So yeah,
we've experienced life.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that's happened, and like so much I can't really talk about.
No, you can.
Okay, look, I mean, I can and can't. Like, I mean, there's.
Okay, so let's. Okay, so we covered Cancun, kind of.
Yeah.
So like the Airbnb was lovely.
Yeah.
The food was amazing.
Yeah.
Also, like the prices. For a Canadian, the prices are beautiful.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you.
It's great.
Fantastic.
Makes you want to move there.
Yeah.
With the Canadian job.
Just think about it this way.
Yeah.
You go out to eat tacos here in Canada, they're gonna get out like $6 out of you just for a small little plate. It's not that much food.
Yep.
You spend not even $2 in Cancun. You get a full platter.
Right. Yeah.
With a drink.
Yeah. Like it's honestly crazy.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed that. Also, the fact that like all the bills there, like you feel like a baller. Like they're like that's 100 pesos. Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
Take my money, it's like you're in a moment where like, wait, this is all dirt cheap. This is crazy. What am I on? It's.
I wouldn't say dirt cheap, but yeah.
But it felt nice. Like,
yeah.
I mean, and the conversion rate too is just crazy.
Yeah, my brain kept doing conversions.
Yeah.
And when we got back here,
we hit up a Timmy's.
And
you're like, you could have bought 4 tacos al pastor and a drink. And all you got was a burnt hash brown. And I was like, dang it, bro, stop throwing it at me. Like, it just...
Yeah, it's perspective.
Yeah, I mean, also, like, being in a position where, like, you're not worrying about money.
Yeah.
Like,
that's lovely.
And then you come back and you're, like, crunching pennies. You're, like, counting pennies. You're like, I'm, like, dirt poor now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a dirt poor. I'm, like, a Minecrafter. Like,
okay, relax.
Anyway,
It's a little exaggerative.
Anyway, what was I saying? No, but yeah, okay, Mexico City. We
stayed in the neighborhood La Condesa.
Yeah. Beautiful area.
Google search La Condesa. It's spelt as it sounds.
Yeah. It's a I have a great shot of like the actually we have footage of.
Do we have footage?
Yeah, footage of the rooftop.
Yeah, we do.
We do have, because you took those. I took those. They're a couple of seconds long, but we have those. So those will be in the vlog. You'll be able to see them.
Yep.
That was an amazing vantage point on where we were to the city of Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Did you get footage of the downtown area?
Maybe a little bit.
Because I wasn't able to because of the spot where I was in.
Okay, well, because I think I got some.
Because there's like a really famous shot of like the angel.
Yeah, I think I got it though in like in portrait mode, not landscape.
Okay,
though.
I wanted to get it in landscape.
Yeah.
But right when we were going by, this huge truck drove.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get the shot.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, we were also with our cousins.
Right. Yeah.
So like we were splitting cabs.
Right. Yeah.
So it was just like we weren't. It's not like we were in the same vehicle.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's that.
Either way, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it was nice being in downtown Mexico. In Mexico City specifically.
Yeah. Well, you see, because that's the thing. In Spanish, you call Mexico City Mexico.
Yeah.
Like just Mexico.
Yeah.
That's what you call it. So that's why he messed up just now.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So we hit up. Well, we stayed. We took the time in Mexico City to rest up, recover from our adventure in Cancun.
Because we were there to see two of our cousins.
Yeah.
And their families, and that's what we did. We definitely had some fun times. And we also went to go visit one of our cousins to her place.
Yeah.
And it was like fairly far out of the city.
Yeah.
And we really got to see like just how big the city is.
Yeah.
Because like to give some perspective, all right, there's like 30 million people living in this city, and at one point that was all of Canada. So give or take, they like essentially like there's just a lot of people.
Like 3 years ago, you would have been able to fit.
No, it's more than 3.
Okay, like 5 years ago.
More like almost 10.
I feel like it's less than that.
Anyways,
let's give it a rough estimate of 10 years.
Yeah.
Around like 10 years ago, you were able to fit all of all of Canada in Mexico City.
Right. So there's like an absurd amount of people. And the thing is like you drive for an hour and it's just city.
Yeah.
Like it's just city. Like you're trying to leave the city and it's just city.
Yep.
Like it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's just all city.
It's crazy. But yeah, there was a moment though when we're driving, and I think our sister was saying how, because we're in a taxi, right? Our sister was saying how like there are like little like, almost like the in Brazil, what's it called?
I forgot what they're called.
The Galapagos, not Galapagos.
I don't know.
The okay, in Brazil,
houses on mountains, man. Yeah. Houses on mountains all over. Like large amounts of like when you see like Rio and images.
Yeah, and there's like all these houses on the side of the mountains.
You could literally pretend
that parts of Mexico City are just Brazil.
Yeah.
Like that's literally it. But what we were getting at is there were areas like way up in the mountains.
Yeah, I think I got some footage of that too. So
where apparently people aren't allowed to build up there.
Yeah.
For like the government has told them, okay, we're not policing you, we're not doing anything. Like that's like no man's land up there.
Yeah.
And then I go, that's kind of crazy. Like that's a bold play, but that also makes me wonder if a millionaire wants to retire.
Yeah.
Just move to the top of a hill.
Yeah.
I gotta do whatever.
Technically, no government there.
Yeah.
So.
Technically, it's like I can do whatever I want. Like I'm just saying, like.
Yeah.
It would be crazy, but. Yeah, so that was fun. Also, when we got to our cousin's house, what did she give us? Pozole.
She gave us pozole.
Oh, it was so good.
So good. If you don't know what pozole is, it's basically corn.
And chicken soup.
And chicken broth.
Yeah.
But like it was red because of the chile that goes into it. It's like it's. It sounds a lot better than it sounds.
I know it's actually way better than it sounds. It's so good.
It was very delicious.
It's so good.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
It was everything. And then and ironically, okay, and then after that, okay, so we were in Mexico City for a bit. We went to one of the very famous parks. Can't remember what it's called right now. Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
In Mexico City?
Yeah.
We went to Parque Chapultepec.
Chapultepec, that's where we went.
Yeah.
Very famous place.
Yep. Movies have been filmed there.
Yeah, I have pictures of like some of the areas.
Yeah.
Like some of the statues and stuff. Like, a very famous place. Actually, ironically enough, our mom was watching a novella the other day.
Yeah.
And there's like a photo.
There's a photo of
like all
statues.
the actors standing outside the statue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I took a photo of that statue.
Like we're right there, like a few days ago.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, we definitely had fun. And then, also we got rained on.
Yeah, we got rained on while we were there.
That was a real bonding experience with us and our cousins.
And then after we spent time in Mexico City, we decided, you know what? It's time to go visit our mom's family in the mountains.
In the mountain. I mean,
it's basically.
I don't know if I call that a mountain.
It's basically at the foot of a volcano.
Yeah, so that was an adventure. There's a photo of that. I'll show that in the vlog too. Actually, just all of these photos are in the vlog. Maybe we'll do like a photo dump.
I'll see how
on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll see how we. Well, I mean, we just. Life.
Yeah, it's
so like
actually one of our cousins sent me some like decent photos
of the volcano.
So I'll send some of those.
Yeah.
I'll post. I'll actually one of those is fairly good, and I'll post that one.
Yeah.
But we definitely had like photos and stuff. Also, like I think I have some photos of like the town, like the middle of it, like the road, like the main road. But I don't know if it's a good shot or not. I can't remember right now if I have that or not. Yeah. But yeah,
we'll catch up with the posts. There's a lot of things that I need to figure out how I'm gonna make the vlog.
Your ear.
I need to find a way to not make the vlog boring.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on. Hopefully you guys enjoy what I have in mind, because I kind of already have a strategy.
Yeah.
In mind.
Yeah. The mosquitoes are getting real.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are getting real. I think we might wrap this one up early, guys, because realistically, there's bugs.
Yeah.
I'm on a tight crunch right now.
Yeah, there are 5 more minutes.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
Oh, my leg. But yeah, we definitely had
we had quite an adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, but realistically, when we went, we went to my mom's pueblo. Okay.
Which means town.
Which means, I guess, sure.
Yeah, town. Give or take.
So we went there, and like basically everybody there is family.
Yeah.
Like everybody. I go around the corner and like, hey, you're so and so's son, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are. How do you know that?
but for you, it had been 9 years since you went.
Yeah, almost 10 years now.
The last time I went, I was 6 years old, so it's been a minute.
Yeah.
We definitely had. For me, it was like more of like a catch up and bond with certain people type of moment, and definitely, specifically to the town, right? So, it was definitely one of those.
It was just okay. So like for
nostalgic for me.
Yeah, for an example, like since we live in Canada and our parents are immigrants here, we don't experience the feeling of family constantly around.
Exactly.
Besides the immediate family we have, like
us.
This is the family I got. Like
this is it.
There's 3 more and that's it.
That's all I got. Our friends come pretty dang close to it, but
our friends come close to it, and not to say that they're basically not considered family.
Right.
But there's just that difference between bloodline family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is something I was telling you while we were there.
Yeah.
The bond between family is so instant. It's crazy. Like it's absurd.
Yeah.
Like you're with your friends, like when you meet somebody, like it takes a minute to bond with them, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to like family, like they tell you this is my cousin.
Yeah.
You're like my new favorite person.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
it's like being a kid again.
Right.
You know when you can walk up to somebody and being like, you're my new friend.
You're my new best friend. Yeah.
But like literally it's just the fact that you're family.
Yeah.
So like
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that because of our culture, everybody's so loving and caring and like attentive.
Yeah, as soon as we got there, my aunt is like, we have like 3 different invitations to go eat. And we're like, we just got here though. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna give you guys a bit of resting time and then we're gonna go.
Yeah, and so that's like, so that night we ate dinner in the house.
Yeah.
And then we slept, woke up, and we were like just going from like house to house to house to house to house. Like we were jumping around like the whole time we were there.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to see us, and everybody like just wanted us to spend time with them, and like I was telling them how like maybe we shouldn't have spent so much time in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Because ultimately,
there was a lot of things to do, and there was a lot of things they wanted us to see.
Yeah, and we just didn't have time.
Yeah.
Also, we went to this place called The Hole.
Yeah,
that's what they call it. It's
The Hole.
The Hole. It looks like I was telling my brother, it looks like a giant crater.
Yeah,
that's honestly what it looks like. So there's
you hear the hole and you're like, it's a hole,
yeah,
right? But then you get there. And then
you're
like,
majestic.
Okay, whoa! I did not expect this.
Yeah.
This is a scary hole.
Yeah, like if I fall, I'm dead.
Like it's very steep, very large.
Yeah.
We have video of it. It's not really. It doesn't do it justice.
It really does. I have photos too. Don't do it justice.
Yeah, it doesn't do it justice.
I wish I had a drone.
Yeah, that would have been a cool place to get a drone shot from.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we got there.
Yeah.
But it was very steep for my sister, and we also had other people with us.
Yeah.
So we didn't end up going all the way down.
One of the people with us was in like high heels.
Yeah. So like we couldn't go down all the way, which was a little unfortunate. But from the aerial view, apparently, it looks like you can see the dirt and like the grass and stuff. But apparently, the grass and the trees are very tall.
Yeah,
you can go down there and you can't see it.
Yeah, one of the guys was telling us, one of our cousin's kids was telling us how when you go down, he's like, you see like that green bush thing? We're like, yeah. He's like, those are trees. He's like, when you get down there, if I'm standing in the middle of that, you can't see me. Yeah. And we go, what? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I go down there to hunt rabbits. And we're like, oh.
Yeah, he's like, that's where I go down and hunt the rabbits. He's like, because since it's such a safe like terrain for them, they all tend to breed there.
Yeah, he was saying how like there's a lot of rabbits down there, so I was like, cool.
Yeah, and then they also had rabbit.
Yeah,
and they served rabbit.
And then they're like, yeah, we went hunting yesterday for rabbits, and like, you know, and so we're like just eating. Also, that was like the other thing too.
Oh, that's also the other thing. Like, I made a brief joke to my sister because to all the vegans right now, I don't apologize.
I don't apologize.
So we get there. We sit down, we talk, but before we get there, we see the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. And I look at my brother and I go, look at that warrior, because the way he's standing was like he owned the place.
Yeah.
Like that was the way the chicken was standing.
It was a rooster.
It was a rooster, mind you. So you can tell how those guys stand.
Yeah.
And I tell my sister the same thing. We go inside, we talk for a few minutes, and they're like, let's go to the hole.
Yeah.
So we go to the hole, we come back, we don't see the rooster. Right away. So then we sit down, and then we see a bird on the table now.
Yeah.
And I'm like to my sister, "Where's that warrior?"
And she goes, "Don't tell me that. I won't be able to eat it."
Don't tell me that. I won't be able to eat it. I won't be able to handle it. Then I was just joking, obviously, because it was chicken, not rooster on the table.
Yeah, of course.
And then we saw the rooster later on.
Yeah, but it was funny because like a reaction, like,
I was like, "Don't tell me." I'm like, but this chicken was alive like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. You can tell. You can tell from a fresh chicken to like an aged chicken.
Yeah.
But it was definitely an interesting experience.
Yeah.
I mean, like didn't we also go to like that like festival thing at night?
Yes,
we hit up
Cerdan.
Yeah, and we went to go see
the city. The city has a like seasonal fair / festival that they run during August. So we went to go see that. They had a concert. We somewhat got to see the concert.
Yeah.
There was also a bunch of like machines and stuff like that rides and stuff like that.
Right.
We didn't end up getting on those. We just kind of like listened to the music and
vibed a bit.
The kids went on a few of the things and stuff like that.
There was like trampolines and stuff for them, and it was the whole thing.
We were thinking about getting food, but then we didn't. So we just kind of like sat in the park for a bit.
Yeah.
We talked for a bit, and then we went to go get a beverage, some ponche, which is basically like fruit punch.
But it's like warm.
It's like warm punch. I don't know how to explain it. It's delicious. It's great. It's fantastic.
We got like, and then we paid for that, and they didn't want us to.
Yeah, they didn't want us to pay for that, and we're like, no, listen, like, we can do this.
We can afford to pay for stuff. We're not like.
Then they gave us a ride home. We got home at I want to say 2 a.m.
It was 1:30.
Yeah, basically 2 a.m.
It was 1:30.
Yeah, and then
and then we called it.
Yeah.
Just like how we're gonna call this podcast.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. There's still a lot more stories to tell, but we're trying to cover that in the upcoming vlog.
And I'm sure next week we'll have some other stuff to talk about as well.
Yep.
Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of moments, a lot of laughs.
There's a lot of things we're gonna remember.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.